All right, guys, welcome back. Chief Kirk for Kravology. So you see I have my Astros hat on. Big game tonight. Hopefully we win. If we don't, I might not be heard from for a couple weeks. Anyway, listen, we're going to do the joint lock flow today. If you haven't seen it before, it's years old in terms of the chronology and where we put it in Kravology. People have been asking for it. Stay tuned. Joint lock flow. You're going to like it. All right, so as you can see, I brought James in. Again, we're doing joint lock flow today. Just a quick introduction. Joint lock flow is meant to feature some of the more common joint locks we use in Krav Maga. Many of them are for weapons takes out of the hand of the attacker. So what we're really doing is looking at the structure and the focal point for the joint lock to create that effect. One or two of these could be considered weapon retention. There's one or two that are sort of fillers. But basically, this is a way for you to practice the primary joint locks in Krav Maga in a way that creates a flow for you and that creates lots of reps. So there are 8 of them. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. I have my thumbs on the back, high at the knuckles. I take the fingers, the pad of his fingers to his toe. Once I see his shoulders kind of move, I don't need to, take him down. I move over slightly. I take the pad of his fingers towards his ankle and back. You'll see him shift backwards. And then I rotate around with my elbows here and tank turn around. You'll see his shoulders come around. That's 1, 2, 3. On 3, I come back the other way. I let go with the inside hand. Fingers down. I step. I'm connecting here, letting go. The bottom hand's rolling. I'm going to this position right here, right? Then I'm bringing him up. We call this the super S. You can see that. The hand comes under. He'll tell you this is a pretty painful one. This is actually weapon retention. From here, I keep this hand here. I roll under. I pull in. It's the gooseneck. I can snap out and affect the back of the elbow. And I can come through here and make sort of a trip or a throw, depending on what you do. So when you're working on joint lock flow, I want you to pay attention to the pressure, the angle, and the area on the hand or the wrist or the elbow that creates the desired effect. Right? So these are not exactly the way we would do, for instance, weapon takes. So 1, 2, 3, make your fist, would look something like this, right, when we take the weapon. But what you're doing is you're mindful of the pressure, the location, the angle, and the effect. And this flow gives you the opportunity to practice all these joint locks in a really quick manner so that you get repetition. And so if you are serious about Krav Maga and you want to know more about joint locks, what the joint lock, the function of the joint lock is, and be prepared to do those joint locks as you move through Krav Maga into weapons takes, do this drill. Conversely, if you are a police officer and you have to actually use joint locks to subdue people, which is difficult to do, I understand, use this flow. And the reason is this. If I go 1, 2, 3 and he pushes back from here, I go with this pressure. If I'm here and he tries to stand up, I go with the pressure. If he pushes my hand off, I go with the pressure. If he pops his elbow out, I go with the pressure. If he stands up, I go with the pressure that he's creating. All right? So 2 applications. Try this. I know it will help you in your training, and if you're a police officer, I think it will help you in terms of the tools you have to use to do your job. Thank you to the blue, by the way, and to firemen, fire ladies, fire people, to police people, fire people, first responders. Yeah. Anything else? All right, that's it this week. All right, as always, thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe to Kravology. Check out our social media sites, and as always, walk in peace.